Guys, welcome back to the Pack Life. Guys, we're super excited. 2 nights ago, we got the announcement that we will be opening on Tuesday morning. So we're back on the fields at Wanderers, and we can't wait to see you guys, of course. But in the meantime, for those of you who don't really want to get straight back out to training with us, you guys are going to be able to carry on at home for a while. Today we have a fantastic core workout to get you guys starting your week off right. Okay, so guys, we've got some relatively simple movements. We've also got a finisher to make sure that we get those obliques in the mix. We've got Rafi helping us demonstrate today, and we're going to go through some points of performance, specifically on the burpee today. We've done a lot of burpees in lockdown, so stick around for the end of the video where we can catch up with those. All right, so over to Rafi, guys. Today's workout is called Roger Rabbit. You're going to start with lateral burpees over your dumbbell. So guys, these would be a full burpee with a lateral hop. If you line your hips up with the dumbbell, you find that it's pretty easy to jump straight over it. And if you want to do a half burpee like Rafi's doing now, you can do those too. All right, from there, guys, that was 7 reps. Then we're going into 14 deadlifts. Guys, make sure you maintain that lumbar curve, bend the knees, nice neutral vision. When you go down to about mid-shin, and then squeeze the glutes tight as we stand up. All right, 14 good quality deadlifts with your dumbbell or your kettlebell. Guys, then you're going back to your lateral burpees, another 7 reps, 14 reps again on the deadlifts. And guys, this is a really fast sprint round. All right, so you're gonna get a 2-minute rest in between each of your rounds, and we're gonna be doing 5 rounds today, all in all for time. All right, so guys, you know that when you have equal rest and work time, that you need to push super hard during the actual working periods to get the most out of a workout like this. Okay, once you have finished your 5 rounds, guys, and you've got the anterior, the front and back burned up, the abs and the lower back and the glutes on fire, we'll give you a little rest, and then we're gonna start working on the sides of the core, so those obliques, guys. We're back over to Raf, and we can demonstrate 2 movements for us today. Guys, this is gonna be a superset. You're gonna be doing 15 repetitions. Raf's gonna start in the side plank position. She can lift her hips up as high as she can. She's squeezing that bottom oblique. Then she goes back down to the ground, touches her hips on the ground, and comes back up. All right, try not to spend too much time at the bottom, just briefly touch, and then go back up. 1 more rep for us there, Raf. Good job. All right, so she'll stand up straight away after she's done those. She's gonna grab onto her dumbbell. She's gonna work the same side, so she's still working her left-hand side here. No lucky words, perfect. You won the money. All right, then you're going straight down and leaning, and then crunching down the other side. All right, so nice and slow on the way down, and then all the way over to the other side, making sure you keep your torso in line with your hips and your heels. All right, 15 repetitions like that. Perfect, thank you, Rafi. 15 repetitions like that, 3 sets on each side, and we should have those obliques burned up nicely. All right, guys, that is the best way to get your week started. This is some great core work. We're gonna move on to the burpee if you want to see some specific points of performance. Otherwise, enjoy this one, and we'll catch you guys on the fields on Tuesday. Super excited, could not be more stoked. We'll see you guys then. Right, guys, welcome back to the Pack Life. Guys, today I've got Rafi with me to help me demonstrate some of the key points of performance on the burpee. Guys, during this lockdown period, we've done an enormous amount of burpees, and it's a really good one just to make sure that you get those little intricacies right that help you do this well. All right, so first of all, guys, we need to make sure that the burpee, we're almost gonna separate this into 2 movements, and there's gonna be one critical part on the dynamic side, which will help you to get this right. The first part is that we start with a jump backwards. So Rafi puts her hands on the ground and she jumps back. She's gonna pause here for us. And guys, what you'll see is that as she jumps her feet back, she's basically got into a perfect push-up position. Okay, so this movement was a jump. Now we would go through what we term a good push-up. Then she'd jump forward and she comes straight back up. Okay, so obviously now the movement is not that static. So we don't jump back, pause, do a push-up, come up, and it's a little bit more dynamic. But the one thing that I really want to focus on today is that when we do jump the feet back, we don't let your lower back drop too, your hips drop too fast, putting pressure on that lower back. All right, so as your feet hit the ground at the back, we want to lower hips and shoulders at exactly the same time, just like Rafi did there. Get into a good push-up, come back up, and then we can jump the feet forward and go up. All right, so let's show us one more time. This is what it looks like dynamically, but with a brief pause there. Great job, Raf. What you'll see, guys, there, and we watch one more, is that her hips and her thighs don't touch the floor before her chest does. And that's really critical here. So if Raf lets her hips drop down really low quickly, all the way down. Okay, do a bad one for us. She just keeps doing good ones. Do a bad one for us. So hips down low, there we go. Okay, so that worm-like sort of position that we got into there, guys, especially as you're jumping downwards, gravity is going to create a big pressure on your lower back. And that's the biggest thing for us to avoid is worming on the way down. On the way up, it's not the end of the world to worm because we don't have that additional pressure from your weight pushing down. All right, so one more good rep from Raf. Jumping back, straight down into a good quality push-up and back up. Guys, think about a push-up when you're doing your burpees. That's gonna help a lot. Okay, catch you for another tip soon.